When you hit rock bottom and you feel like you are losing or you lost yourself, your identity, in that moment, it might feel like you don't know who you are. Who am I? I don't know who I am. Everything I thought was is no longer. Maybe the relationship ended. Maybe the job, you got fired. Maybe the business collapsed. Maybe something was taken away. This is not a curse, this is a blessing. Let me repeat, this is not a curse, it is a gift. It may not feel like a gift in that moment. What it's forcing you to realize is every level of your life, every next level of your life requires the next level of you. So you cannot manifest the next level of your life being that old version of yourself. And if you stayed that old version of yourself, your life would stay the same and you wouldn't manifest the new. And so sometimes we don't take action because maybe we don't know, or we hold back in the comfort. And then life moves. Life moves on you and life collapses, right? You get fired. There's a seeming crisis. In that crisis, old systems collapse, old ways of doing collapse. The old identity is collapsing as a expression of your own soul's readiness, your own soul's willingness, your own soul's longing to go beyond the current level of your life. Your current identity will determine your current reality, and you can't create a life beyond your current identity. And so when you understand that, your identity needs to shift and expand and be no more in order for your reality to shift and expand and be different. When you really get that, you no longer see the collapse, the falling apart of your identity as bad. You understand the process. This is the process of metamorphosis. The caterpillar that's crawling, thinking and believing, I am a caterpillar, I am a caterpillar, I am a caterpillar, and everything it knows, this is my life, this is what I've lived, this is my family, this is my world, this is my home, oh my God. But then it goes into the cocoon and stays in the cocoon, and it must go into the cocoon and the darkness of the cocoon for a period of time where it doesn't know who it is anymore. And it starts to transform, and eventually it will break out of the cocoon and the shell and the comfort of the cocoon to be able to fly. The caterpillar must go into the darkness of the cocoon in order to fly. Don't be afraid of the darkness, because it's in the darkness that your transformation, your death, and your rebirth happens. Most of us were afraid of the darkness, and we think the darkness is bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who I am. Yeah, but if you know who you are and you always do what you know, then you're going to live in the known, and life will be limited. So if you want to be free, you have to be willing to go beyond your current identity to become that new version of yourself so you can manifest the new version of yourself. Most of us, we hold on in that moment. We're trying to hold on to the old version of ourselves and the old identity because, well, how will I function otherwise? I would say, what do you do in that moment? You let go. Let go. Don't try to keep your life together. Don't try to keep things together. Don't try to keep relationships together. Don't try to keep yourself together. Just let go. There'll be so much fighting and resistance. Instead, you let go. You let go and see what happens. Let go and see what remains. And whatever remains in your life is what needs to remain and is what is authentic. Then the new birth can happen. Then the new expression can happen. It's then that the new version of yourself must emerge. The caterpillar cannot stay a caterpillar and become a butterfly. It can't. It has to shed that. So like this, we are shedding the cocoon, shedding old identities, and you realize that we've become so conditioned to believe that we are the identity. The identity made up of beliefs and stories and memories. But as you evolve, you begin to also realize that the old identity, an identity which is a collection of beliefs, ideas, thoughts, and memory, is not who you are. Because no matter who you are, there's certain things you used to believe 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago that you don't believe now. You are not your identity. Your true identity can never die. If it can die, if it can be lost, if it can go, then it's not who you really are. Who is the you that can never die? Who is the you that can never be taken? Then you find a deeper strength, a deeper power, a deeper energy, and that's when you become powerful, a true mighty force. And so if you're in that process, you are in the transformational alchemical process. This is a very, very powerful process of metamorphosis. It may not always feel easy, but just know great change is happening. So you must be willing to greet the falling apart and the change with gratitude, and be in gratitude and give gratitude for the old version of yourself that you are releasing and letting go, because that old version of yourself has served you up until now, but it can no longer get you to where you're going. When I was a child, I used to play as a child, but when I became an adult, I had to give up childish things. A scripture says, this is what it's saying: you can't get to where you're going being who you were. You can't manifest the next level being the old. The next level of your life requires the next level of yourself, which requires that you let go of everything and everyone that is not aligned. Either you can participate in that process consciously and be questioning what's no longer aligned. What do I need to release? What do I need to serve? Who do I need to be? And what do I need to let go of? If you just don't and you stay in a comfort zone doing what you've always done, eventually life will force you. Evolution will move on you, and life will make you give up. This is the process of evolution in life.
I hope you enjoyed this short video. Please share it with anyone in your life that you feel would benefit. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.